Hey guys, it's your favorite cousin Nick with you know who, uh, Cool Kid Mo's RC, and right here we're gonna do a simulation of um, what I got to do in my yard, which is level it. I got to get some sand, and I got to level it. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just seeing how much weight I could put in the back of the lawnmower. I got a the pallet that I use to pull the snow blower is tied up to it, and the way I level it, I mean, I try just to do it the easiest way possible. So just spread out, as rough as I can, and then just use something to level it out. And what I like to use is like a pallet, and so that way it's, for me, it's cheap and expensive. You could buy different things, but essentially does the same thing. So what we're talking about today on the video is leveling. I got to get some sand, so I want to do this video to see if I can do it, if this thing has the power to push, move this thing around, if I could put, how much weight I could put on it, and we'll take it from there. So I just want to see what happens. So we're gonna do it first with if we could do it. Let's see if we could do it without the engine being on. If we could do it without the engine being on, and let's see if we could do it. All right. All right. It's not in the frame yet, so I'm just turning the unit around. Alright. And I got a bunch of mold holes this year. I don't use any chemicals because I got 2 pits, and one of them has allergies to anything that's processed. So, so what I'm doing, so it's doing a pretty good job. It's pulling the, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some sand, and, that's, I think that's low. Let's put it in high. All right, that's high mode, and I'll turn it around for you guys and let it come up. You know what I'm saying? So that's a full pallet. So yeah, that thing is just moving it right along. And my land is my wife complains all the time how uneven it is. So now that I got this tool, I could go ahead and start doing all those things. So I just wanted to take you through my journey, because I'm learning like you're learning. I told you guys my comeback story. I had to sell my landscaping business because I no longer could do it. I mean, I remember trying to grab the snowblower even with gloves, and the snowblower, it was so cold that it went right through the leather gloves, and it almost froze. My hand froze, like the movie Frozen, and I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh my God, I got so scared. But so that's what this is about. This is about my personal story and what I'm trying to build, Cool Kid Mo's RCs. I've made videos about how I can help people who may never thought that they could own a landscaping business, and they could own one, So I made a whole video about that. So I'm just very happy and blessed that you guys are with me, and see what could happen. So I think it did a pretty good job. Okay. So this thing has power. Do you guys think I should try and stand on it and do some lawn surfing? I don't think it could pull me though. I mean, that's on the lawn. On the concrete it did. I got a video where it pulled me like 10, no, it pulled a lawnmower. No, my snow blower. And so yeah. And that's it. So the nice thing about that is that now I can, I can lay, make the ground level again, and I couldn't do that before. After 8 hours of work, I do industrial maintenance. I do janitorial work there. I do light. I used to make the stuff. I work for ground equipment. So like I told you guys, I like jet engines, and I found this company that makes everything for airplanes, and I fell in love. It's old school technology with new school plug-in stuff, plug-and-play stuff. So maybe I may be able to show you guys some of the stuff that we make. We make everything for planes on the ground. Air conditioning at my plant, ground power units, starters, and heat carts. So that's just the commercial side, and that's where I work. So I just I just love the fact that now I'm sharing with you that I can level my yard. I'm gonna go order sand. Let's say this thing couldn't push it, and I would have got a thing of sand. That thing probably would have stood there for so I wanted to make sure with you guys to come out here. And that's not even with it being on. You want me to turn it on and see what it could do when it's on? So like I said, remember, guys, nothing's ever promised with your cousin Nick. There's always trouble. I had trouble. There's trouble all around. And my trouble was I couldn't even make the land safe for my wife, because every time she walked, she would trip. Like everything was just uneven, She, I mean, you want to make, like me, I'm Italian. I like to make things nice for my family. And now I got to do it. Look, guys. So let's just do it a little bit more with without the engine on. So right now it's just on battery power. So the engine's not spinning, so the alternator's not spinning. So it's not getting power. Usually it runs at about 28, and right now it's running like 23. So let's see. Let me try to keep it in frame. That would help, huh, guys, if I try to keep it in frame? Uh-huh. So I'll let it. I mean, it's got full control of that thing. I mean, look how simple that is. That's a big bungee, and it's just, I could already see how it's already kind of flattening it out. So, so I may even get an aerator, make some holes. So what happens is when you flatten it out with sand is you make the holes, then you put the sand, and the sand goes in the hole, and it kind of wiggles the earth free, and it gets that oxygen in there, and that's why it's good. Because I don't use any pesticides, because like I said, I got 2 pits. I may show you them, Pretty Girl and Maggie. So so I don't use no chemicals. In the front this year, like I said, I couldn't even take care of stuff that I was doing, with the business and working a full-time job. So, guys, I'm just over here trying to do my best. So you guys want to, so it's not having any problem moving the I'm hearing the wind, nothing like gearing up, you know what I mean? What I mean gearing up. Like nothing whiny, nothing getting stressed. Yeah. There it is. So it's like nothing's getting stressed. It sounds nice, So, so that's pretty cool, right? Going down, just kind of leveling it out. You know, I may get an aerator, but I could do it, guys. Now imagine if I had to move a thing, you know, or like, I mean, you could do it with a tractor, but I could do this from inside my house with a drone. So, you know what I mean? It's like, because a good tractor now is going to run you $4,000. So, all right. So you guys want to turn it on and see how, if it makes it even go faster? All right. Let's see if we have any glitches. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's check it out. All right. Rock and roll. Lock and load. Lock and load, boys. Let's go. I'm making waves, bro. You see that? All right. Nice, huh? I should have tried to get on it, huh? No, but I don't want to break it. So, guys, I can level my yard. Hallelujah. Yeah, guys. I wasn't able to do that because, you know, okay, so even if I buy, let's see, what are my options? I could go buy an old lawnmower. You're still going to pay $700 for something that starts and is good on Marketplace, right? So nothing's really cheap that's good anymore. So I got this one platform that I could use and do a lot of things, create things that I wanted to do that I couldn't do, that I'm sharing with you for the first time. Cool Kid Mo's RCs. And like I said, there's a lot of opportunity here, and I like to share that with my neighbors. And like I said, I got opportunities for people that feel strongly about helping people, and that's what this video is about. Now I can use this RC to help me level my land. I could go call, get some, you know, when I do, I'll make another video, get some sand. I may first have to aerate, like I said, so that's why, you know, I didn't know if this thing could pull it, you know. I know we did the first dead pull in my other video, so that gave me a little hope, and now it had no problems. And I could see even with sand, it's not going to have a problem, you know. So, and that's why a lot of the grass is getting eaten up, because it's all over the place. So, that's why, like, if you got a nice lawn, sometimes I just recommend these, you know, something small. You don't even notice it, you know, it cuts the grass. But like I said, for me, I gotta trust those things to do the right thing, especially if you got animals. So that's why with me, I feel I'm like an advocate for you. I'm a guide through the RC. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to share this happy occasion with you guys, the whole community. And remember, I got in contact with my my main guy, and I told him he's most likely already working on it. And like I said, I gave the challenge of if you guys, you know, this video, if you guys could share that, it'll help me out, because I want to put a challenge into the world. Like, you know how they have challenges? So I want to put a challenge into the world. Okay? So my guy's working on it. Let's see who gets first to the challenge. And the challenge is this: who can make a unit that trims, but it doesn't have to connect in any way. So the specifications is, I don't want it to have to connect to the lawnmower. You know, I don't want to be sticking things together. This is, you know, this is a beast that's got, it could be no wires that could get tangled up in anything. Then a system that could turn on, you know, like all it has to do is turn on, move and be able to cut crisp. You know what I guys mean when crisp, you know, in those videos where the guy turns the the trimmer, and he gives it that nice wall. It looks like a beautiful wall of grass. Nice. So I'm putting this out there. That's why I wanted to join the YouTube community and come with a guy that I don't know everything. I wish I knew how to build that stuff. And I'm good at building things, but I like building things, really big things in a group with other guys using a bunch of machines and I like a little chaos, mix it up, get in there down and dirty. So listen, guys, yeah, I'm very happy about this, that I can, because I reviewed all the reason why I would not buy a tractor off of, I just not going to, because if the thing starts making a funny sound, I'm going to start messing with it. That's just me, of course, this thing runs nice right now. Obviously it's new, but, we're going to keep an eye on everything. And then we're going to look into how to keep the maintenance up, how to get, the right kind of paint. Because like I said, this is a mower that is designed to cut hills. But right now it's definitely pulling this, so I can straighten out my lawn, get some sand in here. I'm very happy about that. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm very happy, man. So if there's anybody that, kind of feels the same way, they wanted to level it and they're having a lot of restrictions, maybe this is for you. I don't know. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm just here to kind of paint this little picture I painted and see if you guys like it. All right. So I like to take care of each other because it's all we got.